ladies and gentlemen. We got Mitch and Alex back for another commentary. We're going to look at Raccoon Cup 65. This is
back on the Raccoon finals.
Yep, and this is Dashou versus SmartLi. Both of them featured on this channel already.
Yeah,
both from China.
Look at those ELOs.
Very close scores. Both very good players. And let's see what happens here. Is this the right zoom level? No, it's not. Okay. All right.
So who banned first? We're looking at Dashou, so SmartLi banned first.
Right. Yep. We're looking at Dashou's perspective. So
what do we got? Redeploy, spy, and march.
This is a pretty insane. Insane pile up here.
That is real juicy.
So I'm actually, after doing like a million commentaries, I'm getting kind of better at this, understanding what's going on. So
yeah, you can understand what's going on now.
Yeah. So SmartLi is banning first. So what's the best card here? Bannerman is very good.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah.
Probably
Bannerman. No, Bannerman for sure.
Yeah, he's the best for sure. But we got Mercenary Earl, Redeploy Earl, very good. March Earl, very good.
I mean, March Earl is
we got
way up there.
Light Cavalry and Scout.
And Warrior Priest.
We got Warrior Priest hanging in there. We got the Pikemen.
Yeah.
I mean, Bannerman. So SmartLi is like, I want Bannerman, so I'll ban Herald, which is a fine ban.
This is really tough.
No, it really puts Dashou in the finger trap.
I mean, I have to think
of banning Bannerman.
I have to think that SmartLi wants, Bannerman, Warrior Priest, or Mercenary, and I'm guessing he banned Herald to break up the combo of Earl and Herald.
Yep.
I probably would have banned Earl if I'm trying to get rid of the combo. I mean, March and Herald is very strong, but I think March Earl is even stronger.
You would have banned Earl here.
I think, but I mean, this is just my first take right away. That's a thick draft though, because I mean, let's say he takes he could ban Lancer right now or something, just a total rag, and then if he wants Bannerman, what's he get? Mercenary Warrior Priest, Mercenary Earl. I mean,
sounds okay.
But then the second draft for SmartLi is really good too. There's just so much stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like this might be a fast game.
Let's see what happens. Eliminate Bannerman. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
So now, what's SmartLi's first pick here? Warrior Priest, or is he taking Earl? This is
I would rather have Earl, I think, honestly, in this one, because I think what's going to win it is something really fast.
Early Bird.
I forgot all about. Someone needs to get that account going.
Early Bird. I mean, if he takes Earl, then Dashou would have to take Warrior Priest, like Cavalry or Mercenary or something, probably, right? He can't leave Warrior Priest.
Yeah, but then he could get Earl, Light Cavalry, and Scout. I mean,
Early Bird.
I would take Earl. I think I wouldn't take Warrior Priest.
Let's see, what does SmartLi take?
Warrior Priest.
Now, Dashou can take Early Bird.
Dashou loves Mercenary more than anything in the world, I think.
He could take Mercenary Scout. He can take Mercenary Earl. So many goods.
This is just insane.
Like Cavalry. He loves going small bag like Cavalry a lot, too. He loves that off the top. Wow, he just avoids the Early Bird.
Oh
now SmartLi gets Early Bird.
I'm glad that I don't know who wins.
Early
you do.
Bird. And then now we're down to
Pikeman's Knight.
Pike Knight.
There's no way he takes Lancer, right?
No way he takes Lancer. Okay. All right. Now we're in the game. So what do we got? We got SmartLi is going first.
I will say already, unfortunate hand for Dashou.
Messy hand.
Because if he had gotten any Mercenary, he can make everything work out, and you almost can guarantee that SmartLi is going to have a quick action with the Earl or a Scout, and that's a really bad first hand for him.
Yeah, what's he going to do? I know what he's going to do. He's going to put Light Cavalry over here, and he's going to recruit Light Cavalry twice. That's my prediction.
Wow, are you serious?
Oh, no, actually, Pikeman's got to go here. He'll put Light Cavalry here. And I do think he'll recruit twice.
Man, you cannot risk, Mercenary getting buried and not being able to get out. That's, the worst thing, maybe, but he's going to be under so much pressure with Earl and Redeploy. I feel like he might need to put 2 down. But we'll see.
He's got to take the gamble here?
I think he might. He's going to be under so much pressure.
Okay.
We got that right. That was probably the smartest, easiest play. He needs that against Warrior Priest.
He goes Pike. Didn't he miss the Earl? I bet. Looks like he did.
He might have missed it, but that's still fine.
Yeah. Whoa.
Didn't see that coming.
That's different than what I thought. That's a weird one. Okay.
That is interesting.
Now he's gonna save the LC for later. It looks like. Whoa. Oh yeah, he's going small bag bolster right away. I like that spot though because then you just easily walk later.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of surprised with that bolster though. I would have taken it there and bolstered there one turn later. Seems
I mean,
fine.
I
guess you could just do the.
Technically, there is a risk of him bringing his mercenary out and killing it if you do that.
Sure. Yeah, you're right. You're correct.
So does he go pikeman?
He's got to recruit a pikeman or pass. Yeah, pikeman. Okay. Hey, lucky draw here though.
Yeah. Hey, that's a very lucky draw. If he had gotten like Merc coin, he would have just been toast.
He just has to forfeit then. All right, there's our Earl. He's coming out, so now he's gonna just walk up.
He's under so much. What?
Change it up. Well, actually, we're gonna spy. Oh, he's going for the hand screw. Nice.
Wow.
That's a little annoying. It's good though.
Yeah, I mean it sets back that side of the board for sure.
There's our Earl again. Deja vu. And now the Merc gets to come out. Now the Merc gets to kind of pressure the Earl.
A little bit, yeah.
Not bad. Oh.
Full pike.
Goes all pike. Okay. He wants that pike off that point and running. I guess you want to go small bag pike against War Priest.
Yeah.
If you watched your last video with Noah about how to counter Warrior Priest, pikeman is a great counter.
Yep.
Just chase his ass down with it. Okay. Well, probably advance the pike.
Safest play. Probably put the LC down next, and then he might have to bolster off that Merc. Oh, never mind. Now he can play with it.
There goes the light cavalry.
Although he still might bolster it off.
Yeah, he could, yeah. I mean, he did.
So looking at this right now, where do we think... I mean, obviously, Dashou's going to be playing defensive.
Mm-hmm.
Where do we think... Which point is SmartLi going to try to win with right now?
So, he's going to go here.
Yeah.
And he's here.
Or does he just skip that point with the Warrior Priest? Does he start pressuring the one straight down? Because he can march that scout onto it at any point.
Well,
he can't really win that war, though, I guess.
He's not going to get there. Yeah, he's not going to get there faster. I mean, I think it's interesting, like what he's thinking about this, because this guy can't win this.
He's not overly, he's not invested in Warrior Priest right now.
Right, he's not. He could just take that and then go hard on over here.
I think that's what he does. I think he goes full.
He could even,
Earl.
if he can even get a Lancer, and like once he goes up here, the Lancer could lance here. But yeah, I can go big.
No, I think you're right. I think he puts it on point. I think he transitions into full Earl, and then just leaves that Warrior Priest for later game. Now he actually recruits
one
Warrior Priest.
I guess because, well, I don't know why. This is double pikeman hand was pretty solid though, because he can just go up.
Yeah, it's interesting because
he can march pike. He can march pike.
March pike. What do you mean?
He can march and then pike.
He has to be bolstered first.
Oh yeah, can't just march. I guess.
But it is interesting here because I think this next play will show a lot about what Dashou's trying to do. If he goes straight forward and tries to protect against that point from Warrior Priest getting on there, he knows that he's under a lot of pressure. If he starts taking his own points, he might feel a little more comfortable with this matchup, which I'd be surprised.
Okay, he's getting march prep.
I mean, that's a good play because then if he does try to... Yeah, that makes sense.
Move up one?
I think he does. I think he goes straight. Or is he going to pass? What was that?
March.
He just does it.
He's marching... Oh. That's different than I would have thought.
Well, I mean, I guess he's going to use his LC, I'm guessing. He's not going to bolster it off.
Sure.
But
now he's not defending that point. I guess...
I mean, it's fine to not... It's an early march, for sure, in a situation where I don't feel like it's needed. But maybe that's part of his feeling... Oh. Well, he's going to do it.
Well, now he just revealed all of his coins. That's worse, what he did there. I mean, he saves the march, I guess, but now it's like he knows he can't do anything. But he doesn't have a warrior priest in hand, so who cares? I guess that's fine. You save the march.
You know, maybe he wants to take a point super fast and redeploy Merc over there. Because I do love doing that. Sure. If you have a bolstered off Merc and you plop him somewhere forward and just start recruiting the shit out of him.
That's sick, yeah.
So maybe he's just trying to take a point as quickly as possible to get Merc involved.
Well, this is not as quickly as possible then. The march and then pikeman for the take would have been.
Hey, yeah, you're right.
He did it slower now. But he's saving the march, which is fine.
Is he going to march Warrior Priest over? Oh, no, he's just going aggressive.
Earl's redeploying. Okay, now he can march or do something else. Or recruit a mercenary, I guess. That's always something you can do.
Just passes.
Just pass.
Classic Dashou.
A smooth pass. Okay. Who's winning?
I mean, I definitely think that SmartLi's board is better right now. I'm actually surprised. I mean, I guess he's not. He's keeping a pretty small bag. I'm surprised he didn't bolster the Earl just to threaten with the knight. You know, like he's a couple moves off of threatening that knight. Whereas, or if he's bolstered, he can in one turn attack that knight if he puts the knight forward. I kind of thought he would bolster there, but I'm sure he's just gonna try and rush
fast.
Everywhere.
Yeah, he's just being fast. All right, what do we got here from our boy? Is it?
He doesn't really have any plays.
I guess he moves the light cavalry's going here, knight's going here, and pikeman's going to act last, hoping to get some action.
I guess.
And then control at the end.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't really have anything he can do that's going to put SmartLi under anything.
SmartLi passes. Oh. Yep. Thought about it, though.
Dashou's thinking about to bolster him off or not.
Yeah.
Thinking a lot.
He's thinking a lot. Oh, interesting. I did not expect that move.
This is an interesting one.
I mean, Warrior Priest can't really do anything here. I mean, back up. You don't want to attack, probably.
Yeah. Well, I would attack, I guess.
You would attack.
I mean, so SmartLi is drawing a Warrior Priest next, right?
Yes.
So he could attack and just rid that fucking spot of pikemen, and then he can't even deploy the pikemen.
Let's say that this is dead. What's the board look like?
Well, he's going to get a redraw from the second Warrior Priest, and he's either going to, if he draws an Earl, he can redeploy and start walking into that vacated area. If he draws a coin, he could march his scout. Yeah, I mean, I would take the trade.
Yeah, I guess you're right, because if he draws an Earl, he can do all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I would definitely take the trade.
He can even redeploy this scout on the point.
I would save the redeploy. I would use a march instead, but I mean, I guess it's the same thing, right? Oh, I mean, if he uses the coin, yeah.
I mean, whatever. It's Earl or not.
I mean, yeah.
I guess March is the same as Earl.
I would save the redeploy.
Okay. SmartLi, who has he has in his bag? He potentially has he probably has a Warrior Priest now, right?
He has a Warrior Priest, or I guess
coin.
Coin.
Yeah, but it's because this is the coin. He passed with it. He does it.
Did he get a second one? Is the question.
Control with Earl.
Now he gets a
redeploy. Okay. Earl coming in hot. That's good because now, well, I mean, it's not. It's fine.
I like it.
Yeah.
I mean, he knows that he doesn't have. Actually, he does. He didn't know that he doesn't have a second pikeman here. I guess having a second pikeman would be rude.
Where's he going?
You almost got to take. Well, you don't have. Yeah, I was gonna say you're kind of under that point, which
initiative take. Yeah. And now he's got that pikeman.
That's a good hand for him.
Yeah, really good. Does he bolster?
Oh boy. He can't redeploy the second one if he.
Yeah, so he could bolster here and then take a shot next turn.
I guess he does bolster.
I mean, otherwise, if you can kill one and then trade, but then your hand is ruined.
Well, wait. Does SmartLi have a perfect small bag? He does, right?
SmartLi has a 3 bag, so yeah, he can go infinite. But I mean, he can't go infinite.
Well, no, but that's not what I'm saying. I mean, so let's say he bolsters.
Okay.
Hold on. Yeah, I don't know. I guess you do bolster.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Takes the attack. I mean, I think bolster's better because now if he gets his pikeman killed, well, see, Dashou does not. He rarely makes a mistake. This guy.
He's phenomenal.
Maybe never. I don't know.
We make mistakes.
Oh yeah.
I will say though, both of these people this game have shown their hand several times with their thought process, which is something you should really try not to do, because if you didn't know, whenever you actually make a move on the board, even if you undo it, if the opponent is watching, they can see that, and if they check the log, they can also see what happened.
Yeah.
So if you expose one of your chips, they'll know that information. Obviously, it does kind of show what your thought is. So I mean, if you're debating between a couple options, never play it out on the board. Always try to play it out in your mind before you do it, because they can see everything you're doing on the board.
Yeah, use your mind.
Bolsters it off.
Yeah, that's bolstered off. He needs to recruit now. Interesting. I mean, I guess that's a slow way to do it, right? Do you attack the Earl then?
Yeah.
Roll coin. No. Warrior Priest. Undo.
He's done this so much. He does go Warrior Priest.
Warrior Priest. Undo. Man. Whoa, okay, that's a left field.
What?
Activate the mercenary. Do nothing with the... He just wants to see what happens. He wants the Earl to move first. I guess that makes sense, because if he has an Earl in hand now and he kills him, he just moves him to the exact same spot with the deploy.
Yeah.
So if he waits to the last chip, well, I guess he doesn't. It's not going to be the last chip anyway. But if he takes an action with him, then it's a waste. Although now that he's seen the whole plan, because he played it out twice, he's not going to waste that coin.
It is also worth mentioning here that he can't bolster the Earl, right?
Can't.
Wait,
because
yeah,
he'll be out of chips.
Then he'll have 2 chips no matter what.
Oh yeah, right. Because he'll be two bagging.
Yeah. So he cannot.
God damn it. Okay.
This is hilarious.
Yeah, this is. Really...
I have never seen this much indecision.
All right, SmartLi must select a unit. Okay. Coin, march. Okay.
And then he can redeploy that scout if the Earl's still alive. Both of them.
Recruits the Warrior Priest. Okay, keeps him going.
Did not see that
All right,
coming.
now...
You think you got to kill the Earl.
Pikeman.
What the heck?
He attacked the Warrior Priest and locked it in. Okay. Final move.
I mean, I guess you...
There's the Earl move he's been saving. He's been waiting for that move. Okay. Well, now Dashou's acting first.
What is the point of that?
Of that Earl move?
Yeah.
Well...
He has no active... good lord, Lancer or Scout. All right? So Dashou's acting first? If
Yes.
Dashou kills that, what's he going to do with his Warrior Priest chip? Because if he can't do anything infinite, he can't draw into anything else.
So Dashou draws a pikeman, kills the Earl. SmartLi's hand is Earl, Warrior Priest, coin. He Warrior Priest once.
Places the Warrior Priest?
I mean, yeah, I don't really get it either. What is... Can Dashou miss the pikeman here? Yeah, he can. Dashou can miss the pikeman.
I guess actually he definitely can miss the pikeman.
He's drawing one.
He's not. You're right. That's totally it.
It's pretty aggressive, I think, for Lee to do that when he could just like recruit something or play more safe. He's taking a chance. Like his game is kind of over if he gets this killed.
I wouldn't say over, but he's in a really bad situation suddenly because Merc's starting to get involved.
Yeah. Well, he's got to recruit for a long time to get back into the. Well, not a long time, but he's got to recruit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
So it's kind of chancy, but if he misses the pikeman draw,
These are things I wonder about all the time. Where I mean, there's been stretches where I've been so burned by luck that I would never ever take a risk like this.
And he did look. He missed the pike. Well, I mean, it was like.
I mean, obviously he's favored.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, it's a 1/3 chance he gets the pike or something like that.
Right.
But it's a 1/3 chance to really, really, really wreck your game versus playing solid.
We do have a spy. Oh, spy doesn't work on SmartLi. SmartLi small bagging. I was like, he could spy the Earl out of his hand, but he can't spy because he'll just draw the Earl back. Mm-hmm. All right, so he's going to go first, and he's got bad chips.
I mean, I feel like this is pretty much over right now.
Yeah, because it control, march.
Yeah, and then he recruits.
Recruit a scout and win.
Yeah. Wait, can he still march? No, he can't.
Yeah, he can march. Well, Earl has infinite marches.
No, but he can march his pikemen.
Oh, he can march.
He can march his pikemen into the spot where.
I guess he'd have to do that.
I think he has to right now.
Right now he has to, yeah.
That's the only play he has, right?
Yeah, I think so. And I think Dashou knows that. March.
And to be honest, it's not a. I mean, it's a decent option there. He thought about marching the Merc, but that wouldn't really do anything.
Not if you had the Earl. Yeah. So now what do we got?
It actually, I mean, this isn't the worst situation though. I mean, so what's he going to do when he controls? Yeah, he's going to redeploy the Earl and try to pressure.
Go over here, I guess.
He can make him take initiative. Well, okay, let's put it this way.
Okay.
He knows he doesn't have a pikeman, right?
Mm-hmm.
He knew he was drawing LC and knight.
Mm-hmm.
Which means he either has Merc or coin. He used the coin. So now he knows that he has LC and knight.
Sure.
So he knows exactly his last two chips.
Good intuition. Deduction.
The knight, I think, right now is essentially irrelevant. He could try to, pressure one of those 2 points, but I actually think that's better than. I think you either bolster off or you try to maybe pressure those points, but it might be too slow. Mm-hmm. So where's he going to go with the Earl?
Well, the last point, I would imagine.
But okay, so what if he controls, redeploys scout? Yeah, like there.
Scout here.
And then recruit scout.
That'd be kind of good. Although the LC can just hit scout immediately and then.
And they'd be down to 1, and then he'd have to try and take initiative and hit an unlikely source again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to forecast what he's going to do, and I think that might be it, as opposed to trying to redeploy with the Earl. You don't want to lose the Earl again, really.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't what if he doesn't have to control right now?
He doesn't have to right now. I'm just trying to imagine what he's going to do.
I'm just saying, what if he uses coin, recruits an Earl, then bolsters the Earl with the Earl coin, takes his time, then he gets a bolstered Earl that he can control with next turn. He's not under pressure. He's doing a lot of risky stuff. He does the Earl and puts him over here or here. He can get killed.
I got a question, actually. I've never thought of this. Okay, so let's say with his coin, he recruits scout. Okay.
Okay.
Next play, he attacks pikeman with warrior priest. He has a chance of redrawing that scout then?
No, because he's got. Wait, his bag is 0. He has a scout in his discard, and he tries to draw a card. He would
draw either scout, warrior priest, or coin, right?
He used the coin to recruit. Yeah, right. He used the coin to recruit a scout, and then warrior priest. So there's 3 chips going into his bag, and then he can draw one of them.
Interesting.
Yeah, that could be interesting. All right, SmartLi. He controls. He does redeploy. Oh. That's a
defensive one.
That's a weird place to put. Yeah, he's protecting his Earl this way.
Huh. Would not have ever thought of that. Is that brilliant or stupid? It's got to be brilliant because he's a good player, right?
Is it brilliant? Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's very good, to be honest with you.
I agree with you initially. I'm trying to think about it.
I mean, the Merc is still 2 spots away from taking something. The Earl could just I guess he doesn't want to redeploy himself into risk, but redeploying the Scout here seems okay. I like that kind of. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's kind of an unorthodox. But we never really thought of a better one. I like my idea of recruiting and bolstering, but this is interesting, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't like it. I think
he can just immediately kill the Scout with 2 recruits, which wouldn't even put him in... Well, that would put him in a pretty bad spot, because this... Can just go here.
Yeah.
He could go around. I mean, I guess the thing is, he can just go up here. I wonder what Dashou's going to do. What's his plan here?
Yeah,
Because this Scout's not even active, and he's not really close to anything right now. I mean,
no.
Down here. So
I mean, Scout redeploy is such a powerful move, and I know that you could possibly have another, decree with Earl, but I just don't feel like.
All right, what's Dashou's deal? Does he? So he's got to get rid of that knight.
He still only has 2 points.
Yeah. Does he even want to do anything with this light cavalry?
That's a really good question.
If he moves him here, what's the point, right?
I almost boy.
I feel like he should just do double Merc and get up here. That's what I think he should do.
What's his redraw right now?
He's going to get Merc Pike.
He for sure has one. Yeah, so he could. I mean, that is the safest thing you can do for sure.
He goes up here and counters this point for sure in
Yep.
the next 3 chips.
Yeah,
and in the next 3 chips, SmartLi just has Warrior Priest hugging this pikeman. So that seems good. Let's see what Dashou does. Dashou's a genius.
I think that's right though, Alex. I think you do that.
Well,
and I was wrong actually. I he still does have the redeploy decree. I thought he used the Earl for some, or sorry, I thought he didn't use the Earl. I was being stupid.
Okay, I mean that's a fine move too, but I think it's too slow. You got to be this Earl's could be trouble. So,
yeah, and with the redeploy still, it's a little scary. This game has gotten to a place where I didn't think it would get.
There's an Earl recruit. I've been waiting for that, Lee. Nice. Okay, and bolster this.
It's tough. Yeah, I guess.
So he's small bag. 1 Merc, 1 pikeman.
Well, it's not. He's not.
What? That's what he is.
Yeah, you're right. Apologies.
SmartLi with the last chip. His last chip is what? It's a Warrior Priest. He's like, what the hell do I do with this thing?
I think
just go.
Yeah.
For it.
Well, I mean, he gets to redraw maybe an Earl here.
Yep.
That's what's most likely redraw.
Warrior Priest picks 1 coin from the bag, and it's a Warrior Priest, so puts the blocker down.
Okay.
Sure. I mean, well, he's dead now. Okay. Well, pikeman is on a control point.
Yeah.
So now at this point, SmartLi is looking. Well, he's got an Earl. This is dead. This is useless. He's got this Earl and this Scout. I mean,
you still have to respect the Earl move plus redeploy Scout. Mm-hmm. Although he doesn't have a Scout chip yet. That could be a real quick death.
So Lee's bag is Earl coin.
They're both on the perfect small bags.
Yeah. So I think he
bolster.
He can
bolster move redeploy.
He can do this now. This is now not attacking.
So he goes down. He redeploys. He recruits Scout. Or no, he recruits Scout.
Recruit Scout.
Move down, redeploy. No, because he could just. Well, I bet if he were to recruit Scout, he just starts attacking the Scout. Because the redeploy doesn't do much right now.
He can bolster.
Does he move first and then get a redeploy of the Scout off?
He can move and then redeploy the Scout right there.
I think that might be it.
That seems pretty good. Move, redeploy Scout, recruit Scout.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see.
Which would mean that he would have to go down with his pikeman.
I think he needs to go down for sure. Because he needs to defend.
Or he could attack the scout. In which case, you can't do what we just said. So he's got a tough choice.
He could attack the scout now. Yeah, with the coin. I mean, he can always move down later. He should attack the scout. With the merc. And then probably again, if he has a chance.
I agree.
He moved up.
Well, I think he just loses now.
He moved.
Well, not loses.
He just
but
moved up.
I think he forces him to take initiative right now.
Yeah, see, this is the time where...
Hold on. What?
He's gonna undo this, right? It's too poor. It's too poor. You just attack the scout, Dash. A lot of thinking.
Wow.
It's nice to see him steaming like this. He can feel the pain he makes us feel.
I know, right?
He's clicking everything.
He goes with it. I just...
No.
He's got to attack the scout.
Wow, this is like he's an android stuck in a loop right now.
Whoa.
Activates redeploy. Redeploy.
No way.
This is there's nothing to redeploy. No.
Is he marching?
He's trying literally everything. He's like, I'm going to try every possible move. He went there again. Recruit like cavalry.
What?
Oh, man. All that to recruit like cavalry. I mean, look. I think it's safe to say he thought about it longer than we have.
Oh, yeah.
And he went with a light cavalry recruit.
I mean, I will say this. This looks like a game, late game, light cavalry could just wreck.
Well, sure, yeah.
But does he need to get into it yet?
He's under so much pressure. Lee's on 5. Lee's threatening. What are we suggesting? We suggested you attack here. We attack here once with mercenary, and then if the opportunity, you attack again with mercenary and kill the scout completely. And then move this down 1 to defend this.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. Let's see. If he attacks here, if he attacked scout, and then he,
his bag is Earl point, so you can redeploy scout immediately to move it, or you can move his Earl down.
But then he could just kill the scout.
Then he kills the scout, exactly. Then he moves his Earl up
onto the point.
Yeah. And then I guess
he would force an initiative take.
Oh yeah.
Well, actually, because then he would have a lot more chips in his bag, and he could easily miss that, right?
Wait, but initiative's down here.
I know. I'm saying Dashou.
Oh, Dashou would have to take initiative.
Well, I mean, if you...
He's out of coins then. No, he's not.
What?
You attack. Earl moves. Attack again.
Earl moves.
Earl moves. Move down with pikemen.
And then you recruit something.
Well, then he takes initiative.
And he has to. But I'm saying, if he used both those merc chips, that redraw is not a guarantee at all. Because he'd have 2 more mercs in his bag.
Yeah. Then he loses then, right? Because if he takes initiative with his Earl on the point, he just wins.
If he takes initiative with Earl on the point.
Well, he moves Earl, take initiative.
Oh, yeah. So is it over?
Well, it would have been over if he went with our strategy of killing the scout.
But it is over.
Well, it's still over because...
Yeah, it's over. Right?
Because Earl can't be stopped.
Is that why Dashou's thinking so hard? Because it's over.
Maybe, because it's over. Could he have... Yeah, probably there's no way he could stop Earl.
It took us that long to figure out this game is over?
I guess so. For some reason, I didn't... His initiative confused me.
So in that sense, it was very smart that he put the scout there. Right?
I don't think it mattered.
Well, yeah, it did, because he could...
Because he still had he still left, the Earl left.
I guess.
So it doesn't matter if... There's the move up that we like. Now Earl moves onto the point.
Wow. I mean, it took us that long to figure it out, but yeah. The game was over.
He recruited, and then now he's going to take initiative. And now he wins. Okay. Well, yeah. Well done, SmartLi, on this win. I think
It's a little unfortunate from the beginning with him.
Terrible opener. For Dash.
The first hand was the worst possible first hand, probably.
And he blocked himself. I guess it wasn't that bad because he did block himself, right?
I mean, he got both the chips. He was able to play out. I mean, the spy
Yeah.
caught him a little bit, but I mean, he's always going to be under pressure. I don't know. I mean, I guess thinking back, not sure what else I would have done that differently. I mean, he was able to counter the War Priest really well.
There was a time where he could have Merc to the point and flip this point that we were talking about that he opted not to do.
Yeah, I think
When he bolstered.
I remember saying that, and I said I think you're right.
Yeah.
I can't remember if he could have done that thing where I mean, I guess when you attack with War Priest, you don't know what you're going to draw, but
Yeah. Well, then where this guy would have been right here, right?
Yeah.
With a full bag of Merc chips.
yeah,
I think that was far enough back that would have been a good play, but instead he bolstered both of these off,
yeah.
which,
Yeah, I mean, SmartLi did a good job of forcing Dashou to react every time. All of Dashou's plays were all reactions to what SmartLi was doing.
and good, Lee was I was kind of crying for him because he got this Warrior Priest already, and then Pikeman is in his face, but he handled it fine. He just, spent the Warrior Priest as a resource and got really good value out of it.
I mean, that's what Warrior Priest does. Even though you're trading a chip for a chip, you attack Pikeman with War Priest and you each lose a chip. You're still getting that redraw of another action, and every time you get an extra action, it's just insane.
Yeah, and he redrew an Earl, which controlled, which gave him an effect.
Yeah,
all on top of that. So that's always good, but it's nice to really get that value.
Yeah, he's strung a couple together.
Yeah, well, good game. Congratulations, Lee, on that victory of the Raccoon Cup.
Well played, both.
Yeah, nice job, guys. Thanks for watching.
See you next time.
See ya.